Today I'm going to be talking about what is SEO and how to do on-page SEO. So let's begin. What is SEO? SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization, but don't get overwhelmed. It's just a fancy way to call the process that deals with the visibility of your website in the organic search results. SEO is concerned with making your site rank higher in the Google search results, or any search engine for that matter. Still confused? Let me explain. I run a cupcake delivery and catering service, and you happen to be looking for catering for your upcoming wedding. So you type wedding catering into the Google search engine box. Google then returns 100 results. These 100 sites are sites Google found to be most relevant and important to your initial query. You would be most inclined to click on the website that was ranked first. And that's exactly what SEO deals with. It's a process that deals with making sure Google or any search engine can understand and find your site for relevant words or phrases. Let's do a quick tour of what the Google search results look like. Here on the top and on the side, you have paid ads. People paid money to get their ads placed here. But down here, you have the organic search results. No money was paid here. In fact, it isn't in Google's interest to get paid here because they will lose business if they don't provide you with the most relevant search results. Every day, billions of searches are made by people all over the world. These people depend on Google to provide the best results. But how does Google determine what these sites are? And more importantly, why did it decide this site will be ranked number 1? And why are these sites ranked 2, 3, and so on? Google scans through each site, and based on their algorithm, it will spit back the most relevant results. Just like Coca-Cola is made up of a secret recipe, so is the Google algorithm. Except Google's recipe is made up of about 10,000 ingredients. We shouldn't be concerned with cracking Google's secret recipe, but we should be concerned with optimizing for it. But if you do happen to figure out the algorithm, be sure to let me know. As a webmaster, your job is tough because you need to make it easy for the search bot to understand your site and at the same time keep it friendly for humans. While this isn't an impossible task, it does mean you need to optimize for certain key elements. Every page is made up of a few elements, and each element needs to be optimized for individually. From now on, I will refer to these elements as on-page factors, which is also how Google refers to it. Throughout these examples, I will refer to my cupcake business as I explain each on-page factor. But let's take a second to understand what SEO might mean to our site. Here you see 2 cupcakes. Both cupcakes are edible and taste great. However, the cupcake on the right looks much more appealing. You can say that the cupcake on the right has been optimized. The same goes for your website. There are tons of sites on the web that offer great, relevant, and helpful information. However, not all sites are optimized. Keywords. Let's first begin with understanding keywords. Keywords are one of the basic building blocks and a fundamental part of SEO. They will guide you throughout the optimization process. Keywords are the words you want your site to rank for. Let that sink in for a second. I'll say it one more time. Keywords are the words you want your site to rank for. So back to my cupcake delivery and catering business. The keywords I want to rank for would be cupcake delivery, cupcake recipes, wedding catering. You get the point. Keywords are always important to keep in the back of your mind when doing on-page optimization. A great way to find keywords is through Google's Keyword Planner. You can start off by throwing in ideas for keywords and see what Google spits back. You can see the average monthly searches of each keyword, but don't get greedy. As a best practice, choose the keywords with the highest average monthly search volume without compromising the content of your site. Remember, you want to look at what people are searching for and capitalize on that. For example, don't just choose cakes because this word has higher average monthly searches. Remember, you are only optimizing your site. As you probably know, there are a few different ways to say the same word, so it's worth checking to see how people are phrasing their search queries. Are they searching for cupcake delivery, or are they searching for dessert delivery? In this example, cupcake delivery has higher average monthly searches, so that's an easy one for you. Content. Once you finalize your keywords, you'll need to incorporate them into your content. Content can take the form of either text, images, or videos. I'll be talking about text and images. So let's begin with text. When it comes to text, optimizing is pretty obvious. You'll want to include your main keyword. Remember that this is the keyword with the highest search volume, but don't get greedy and don't overdo it. Again, I'm coming back to my cupcake business. I want Google to understand that my site offers cupcake delivery and catering. The first time a search engine bumps into your keyword, it will understand, okay, this site is about cupcake catering, and the second time, great. But if you mention it 8, 9, or 10 times, you aren't really helping the search bot to understand your site. There are diminishing marginal returns. So it wouldn't be smart to write, "Welcome to my cupcake delivery business. If you need cupcake delivery, you should order cupcake delivery for your event. If you have a special request from the cupcake delivery business, then the cupcake delivery business will make sure," and, well, you get the point. This is called keyword stuffing and means you have a high keyword density. So while there is no ideal keyword density and no formula you need to follow, you do need to keep your keywords organic and flow with the text. However, a good rule of thumb is that for short text, you'll want to include your keyword around 2 to 3 times, and longer text should be around 5 to 6 times. Now let's talk about images. Search engines still aren't very sophisticated at understanding images. That's why you'll want to include your keyword in the alt text of the image. Page URL. You want to create friendly URLs. Since your URL appears on the search results, users may shy away from URLs that are long and don't make sense. For example, a URL that reads deluxecupcakedelivery.com/folder1/x5760/.htm probably won't be very appealing. However, a URL that reads deluxecupcakedelivery.com/cupcake-recipes will probably make a lot more sense. Including friendly URLs with relevant keywords could inform a user or a search engine what the target page is about before even following the link. Title and description. After content, your page title is the most important relevancy signal for a search engine and for the search engine to understand the topic of your site. Just like a book title summarizes the topic of the book, your page title does the same. The search results page will also display the title as the main title of the search result. This is the blue text in large font. You'll want your title tag to include your main keyword. This is where your keywords really come into play. Make sure to include the most relevant keywords towards the beginning of the title tag because they carry a heavier weight than the words later down in the title tag. You'll also want to include your brand name in the title tag if relevant. I would recommend to follow the following when writing title tags: keyword plus brand. However, there is a character limit of about 55 characters, so be sure to keep that in mind. So, my cupcake business will probably have the following title tag: Cupcake Delivery, Pipeline Deluxe Cupcakes. Next is the description. The description is the short blurb that appears under the title and is supposed to describe the page. You can use this as valuable real estate to entice users to click on your site. This appears in the Google search results page. It's important that each page have a unique description. If you don't have the time or resources to write unique descriptions, don't duplicate them. It's better to not have a description at all than to copy and paste. Now let's talk about the header tag. Headers are used to present structure on the page. Of course, there are 6 different types of headers: H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, and H6. However, H1 is the one that holds the most importance. Include a keyword in the H1. This is a good practice. This way, the search engine can understand that the keywords we are trying to use is actually what the page is about. The search engine will understand that this site will have content that's relevant to this headline. Also, the H1 should tell your reader what this page is about. Internal links. Internal links means links between the pages of your site so that your cupcakes recipe page will point to your home page, and your contact us page will point to your delivery page, and more. Interlinking pages on your site can pass power between them, so make sure to include links that point to different parts of your site. So again, let's summarize the on-page ranking factors. Keywords, content, URL, title and description, H1, internal links. I've covered what is SEO and how to do on-page SEO. So that's it for now.